guys, we will be doing a watermelon sugar scrub today. If you love this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you do not miss the videos that will be coming out of this channel for the holiday season. Okay, so guys, I love Tree Hut sugar scrubs, and I have seen a lot of different recipes along YouTube, and I'm not gonna lie, some of them are very difficult. This is a very easy, simple recipe. You can achieve close to, it's like a dupe. I'm not gonna say it's Tree Hut because I can't get it exactly like Tree Hut. It's not greasy at all, so that's a good thing. But it does have a beautiful consistency, so we can't get it to be exactly like Tree Hut, but we're gonna get it pretty close. So we're gonna go ahead and start making this scrub. What you're gonna need is, I'm gonna put all of the ingredients up on the screen so you guys can see it, but I'm gonna start weighing out the ingredients as well on a scale. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna go ahead and get started. To this particular, okay guys, so we have 3 phases to this scrub. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my first ingredient, which I'm not really using a whole lot of. And I'm gonna make sure I put everything on the screen so you guys will know exactly what I am using, okay? All right, and the next thing I'm gonna add is some beeswax. But I'm gonna go ahead and add my safflower oil first, and then I'm gonna add my beeswax. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear out the scale. Okay, so for this particular recipe, I recommend you keeping it just the way it is. Don't sub out anything. If you want to sub out any of the oils, that's fine. But just to keep it in the right consistency, I recommend you using every ingredient that you see on the screen in the amount that I give you guys in the recipe, okay? All right, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to add some beeswax. And once we add the beeswax, I'm going to go ahead and melt this all down, guys. Okay guys, so we have our ingredients fully melted. So the next thing you wanted to go ahead and do is add your sugar. All right. Now that you add your sugar, go ahead and give it a mix. You just go ahead and just kind of mix it around. Take your time. And as you can see, the consistency of it is turning into like a more of a slushy, icy type of feel. That's what it looked like to me. Like if I went to 7-Eleven and I picked it up a slushie, that's exactly what it looked like. I remember back in the day when we used to make it, and it would be this consistency, it would be because we used a whole lot of oil. So I do like this a little bit better because you don't have to worry about people who use it slipping and sliding around in the shower. You know, you got your pregnant, you got your elderly people, and you don't want to give them, you know, anything that would cause them to have to hold on while they're taking a shower. So this is why I do like the new and improved and updated sugar scrubs versus the old ones. So you just go ahead and keep mixing around. Take your time. All right, as you can see guys, before we even add our colors and anything like that, we got a nice, beautiful consistency. This is a very beautiful, nice jelly kind of sort of consistency. And I brought the camera closer so you guys can see it. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let this cool down a little bit. And then we're gonna add our vegetable glycerin. We're gonna add a nice amount of vegetable glycerin. So I asked you guys to make sure you purchase a whole bottle, not just a little bit. All right, and then after we do that, we're gonna add our color, our fragrance, and we're going to see our finished product. All right. Better. But we're just gonna go ahead and work with it the way it is. As you can see, it's going to come out so beautiful. I mean, seriously, this is really already turning out to be the most amazing consistency. This is just what I was looking for. So I'm just going to keep stirring it up till I get it completely combined it. And this is what I'm looking for. I do have another recipe where it's a more thicker sugar scrub. This one is the thinner, more thinner. It will thicken up a little bit more as it cooled down, because remember, you know, I let it cool down, but when you leave it sitting out for a while, it does thicken up just a little bit, okay? So do expect it to thicken up just a little bit, but not much. Keeping the same consistency, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna add some color. This is going to be watermelon, so I'm just going to add a little bit of red mica to this. And I'm going to add some poppy seeds as well, so that I can have that look. You know how Tree Hut has that specific look. It look like little specks inside the watermelon. That's what we're going for. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit of red because I don't know. Sometimes a little goes a long way. And I'm going to have it looking crazy on me. So let's just see how this come out looking first before we start adding more. Okay. And it's going into like a burgundy red color, which is actually good. To me, it's perfect. Okay, so this is definitely the color that I was going for. I love it. Look really, really cool. I like it. Okay, it reminds me of a cherry icy. That's exactly what it reminds me of. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the fun part. I'm gonna add just a little bit of my poppy seeds to it. I'm not gonna go crazy with poppy seeds. I just want to add a little tiny bit just to give it that look. And you know what I like about the poppy seeds is they give you a little exfoliation as well. So, you know, I do kind of like the idea of using them in this particular scrub. All right, so I'm just kind of stirring it in and eyeballing it, because what I did was kind of eyeball the poppy seeds. I didn't have like a specific measurement that I used. I just eyeballed it, and if I need more, I'll add more, you know, however much I need. Make sure I get the bottom, and I'm completely stirring it around. I don't want all the good stuff to be on the bottom. You know that feeling when you finish and you're like, oh my God, all the vitamin E is on the bottom. Okay, so this is good. I feel like I have enough poppy seeds. It does have a watermelon color, and it does. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is, I'm gonna back this camera out just a little bit, you guys. Hope that's better. I had it pretty close. The next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna add a little bit of watermelon fragrance. And then we're gonna add a preservative, okay? We're gonna add a preservative. All right, not too much fragrance, just a little bit. All right, go ahead and give it a nice little stir, mixing it all the way in completely. And it smells amazing. Definitely smell amazing. I'll make sure I leave everything in the supply list. The link will be in the description box if you want to purchase the recipe. We will be having a sugar scrub class if you want to come and do it as a class. But the recipe will be for purchase as well, okay? This is a very, very nice, beautiful consistency. I love it. It reminds me of the Tree Hut. It does remind me of it. It's not as jelly as it is, but you know, it's definitely close to it, as you guys can see. So, you know, this is the consistency you're going for. This is what you want to go for. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of preservative. When I say a little bit, I mean a little bit. Now, I don't want y'all going crazy. All right, so I'm going to add just a small amount. All right, that is enough. I'm gonna go ahead and get that a nice little stir, make sure I combine that in. And this is turning out to be something very beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna pour this in a bowl so you guys can see it a little bit better. I know you can see it the way it is right now, but if I pour it in a bowl, you know, you can really, really see it. So I'm gonna pour it inside of a bowl because I am gonna put it inside some jars. Oh my God, it smells so good. It smells so good. And I'm gonna let it sit for a while just to kind of thicken up so you guys can see that final consistency before I put it in jars. Because sometimes we move so quick and we be just ready to be finished to show off our product, and we come back and it does feel a little bit different. So I want you guys to be able to see it out to the end just to see, you know, what it will look like after a few hours, okay? So let's go ahead and put it inside of a bowl. Okay. You see it filling up like an icy? Looks just like an icy. It's so pretty. Let's go ahead and put it in there. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it sitting for a long time and come back to it so you guys can see how it is after a few hours. And we're gonna put it inside of a jar or 2 or 3 or maybe 4. You know, we're gonna put it inside some jars. And okay, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it inside some jars once it's finally finished setting up, okay? But this is the consistency you are going for. It is so beautiful. I love it. All right, so let's leave it and we're going to come back to it. All right. Okay, guys, so this is the final consistency. As you can see, it is beautiful. Nice and thick. It does not separate and get watery. It's not really thick, I wouldn't say that, but it's a nice consistency. It's not oily and it's not watery at all, okay? We will be having a sugar scrub class, so I do want you guys to come along and join. Everything you need is in the description box if you want to come along and join us in those classes. We'll be doing 3 different types of consistencies of sugar scrub. We're doing a foaming, we're doing a thicker, more scoopable one, which was presented on my channel a few weeks back, and also we'll be doing this one as well. So you do not want to miss those classes, and it definitely will be at a very reasonable price. So you better get in on the early bird or you will miss the worm, okay? All right, well, you guys have a wonderful day. It's good to see you. Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button. All right. Okay, guys, so this is the final look and the final consistency. It is really, really nice. I really love it, as you can see. Definitely no separation or anything like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just use it and get a little demo going, so you guys can see. I love the way the poppy seeds turned out, looking like real watermelon seeds, and that is really cool, right? All right, so let me go ahead and I'm gonna turn the water on, and I'm gonna just go ahead and rub it on my arm. Definitely feels great. Nice exfoliation. And I could just rinse off really easy. It's not even a greasy feel at all. Alright. So it's really nice and smooth. Leaves your skin feeling really nice and smooth and sleek. Okay. So guys, this is the final result of our Tree Hut Dupe Sugar Scrub. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you back again for the next one.